Microvision technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price charts. Guys, starting off with the price action, I had to give you an emergency update. Look at this price action. We potentially just broke out of this larger bull pennants. It's not really clear to me at this point. We will see. And when you're watching this, we may have seen which one of these bull flags actually came to fruition. This one has more recent touch points, and this smaller one has more validations. So it's kind of anyone's game. But at the end of the day, guys, I think there's a great opportunity here. It's not financial advice. Do your own diligence and research. But right here in this $19.50 range, especially $19.50 right on the dot, there's going to be a ton of buy limit orders regardless of resistance or support levels right there. Okay, everyone likes to go in when it's like the even numbers. I know that because I have level 2 data with Webull, and I can see all the limit orders, buys and sells. Okay, so we have not only the $19.50 wall, it's just going to be a natural wall of support. We also have this green rectangular level of support that has been validated as recently as literally like 2-3 hours ago, maybe less than that. We validated it on Friday, last Friday. We validated it all the way back here. Okay, this is going to be an extremely strong level to watch. Also, we had this ascending level of support that has been validated on the 10th of last week, guys. Also, we validated it on Friday as well, and we validated it in the after hours on Friday. I do not see either of these supports breaking, especially factoring the $19.50 wall. I mean, it would take some serious news or just a ton of shorts to come in here and push this price below the support line. Okay, so this is not financial advice, but if you want to load up shares, if you want to add shares to Microvision, or if you're thinking about establishing a position, short term and long term, this entry will probably do you very well. Nothing is guaranteed in the stock market, right? Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed. Okay, keep that in mind. And there is risk here. Okay, if we fall, the next support is going to be down here, and there might be a little bit of support. Let's draw this next one up really quickly. There might be a little bit more support right in this area, but it's not going to be nearly as strong as this level that I'm telling you. This is the level to watch. If it falls below this and you enter right here at the top, consider selling if we confirm the breakdown. But that is my non-financial advice for Microvision. Taking a little look at the Bollinger Bands, let's see if we can get any indication off this. Okay, this is actually an extremely bullish sign, guys. When the bands hook out like this means increased volatility. It also means in whichever direction that the price action went. In this case, we go up. These bands indicate that it has a higher chance of going up and continuing the run wherever it went, up or down. In this case, we went up, so it has a higher chance of continuing that. But of course, the stock. Okay, let's look at the 4-hourly chart. Okay, look at this run up. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Okay, I essentially got in like right at $9. Yeah, like somewhere in here. Okay, my average is 9 because I've been averaging up and I've already taken profits. But okay, we basically timed this perfect. At least I did. If you guys got in right when I posted that video detailing my exact price targets, you're sitting very nicely. Congratulations to anyone who has, by the way. But this run up is insane, guys. So that pullback it's going to be, pullbacks happen to everyone. Okay, it happens to every stock except Tesla. Okay, we are overbought on the RSI. Okay, take this in mind. Okay, 85.60, right? That's extremely overbought. That is extremely overbought. Look how hard the crash was last time. We were at like 88 and 90ish. Okay, this one we were all the way at $10, then we came back all the way to $5. That's a 50% drop. Now, of course, do I think we're going to drop 50% right now? Highly unlikely, but anything can happen. Okay, this is why I'm saying don't chase. If you're looking to get in, at least wait for it to drop. If you can catch it on this $19.50, that's a short-term position. That's great, probably short-term, and that's probably way better long-term. Okay, this is an extremely long-term play for me. Maybe the next couple of years, at least this year, I will be holding. I like taking profits and entering lower, sometimes swing trading-ish, but typically, I'm going to be holding some shares in this probably the whole year at least, okay? But if you can catch on these other supports, okay, sitting at roughly $16, $17, anywhere in that range, that's going to be great. And the next support is going to be $13 to $14 to $14.50, really, okay? So anywhere in those three levels, those three entry points that I just verbally stated, those levels are going to do you extremely well. I do not see us breaking all three of these. Personally, I think there's a low chance of us breaking even this top one unless the markets dump. If the markets dump, we're all screwed. That can literally screw any stock, okay? I'm not talking about a crash. I'm just talking about a bleeding day in the markets. Green days don't propel my stocks, but red days do drag them down. It's the only thing that sucks about stocks, at least my stocks. My stocks, every time when the markets dump, mine do as well, a little bit at least. But that's pretty much much what we're looking at as far as the technical analysis. Let's take a look at some fundamental statistics. Also, before we get to that, evidence suggesting a buyout could be imminent. Okay, last edit was 9 days ago. Guys, this is in my last video on microvision. This has not changed. This is all good information, so this is still extremely relevant. We have not had a buyout. We did have an advancement, an article on the new LiDAR technology, but we have no new information as far as I'm aware, as far as the buyout. Okay, but it's still imminent. What do I mean by imminent? I don't mean it's literally seconds away from happening. I mean that it is highly probable that microvision will be bought out for an extremely favorable price, resulting in the price literally doubling, if not tripling, this year. Why do I say that? Okay, a lot of reasons. We're just going to do a quick recap. I think there's more to this. Okay, in my last microvision video, we broke down the actual financials of Tesla, Apple, and microvision, 3 buyout candidates, one of the most high probability candidates, in my opinion, probably right now. We went over why their financials allow them to do this with barely any harm to their financials. We actually went over their cash on hand, and check that out if you want more detail on that. But LiDAR technology is incredibly advanced and has few competitors. No one to my knowledge really can compete with their actual LiDAR technology. There are other competitors in the space, but they are the best when it comes to LiDAR technology, in my opinion. Apple and Tesla have clearly stated their interest in autonomous vehicles. Okay, everyone knows this at this point. To do this, they will need extremely sophisticated technology. This is where microvision comes in. They have numerous technologies that could be very helpful in this. Very helpful, very, very helpful. Microvision's intrinsic value is much higher than the current stock price. I believe this. Okay, this is an opinion. It's not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence. But this also means that buyout candidates will want to buy them before this consistent uptrend continues for too long, because the longer they wait, the more they will have to pay. Guys, look at this. If someone would have bought microvision out, like right here, I mean, they wouldn't have to pay it. And now they have to pay like 3 times as much. Okay, well, not 3 times. All-time high is 3 times too much. But right now, it's almost 3 times as much money that they're going to have to pay. Probably more than that too, because microvision's confidence, as far as their executives, they will probably be willing to push for a higher deal because they know they are worth this much money now. So that's what we're looking at as far as this. Okay, these are all good points in my opinion. Okay. Institutional ownership is 16% according to Fintel.io. Okay, this is actually a pretty good sign, but what actually is really interesting here, look at this. Okay, green rows indicate new positions. Take a look at the recent action. Okay, don't worry about these white bars. This is just that their file date was on the 12th, but their average price, it's $5, right? They're not actually new, right? Okay, the new ones are these. Okay, we had a call from Wolverine Trading. Okay, we had more shares, 70,000 shares from Wolverine Trading, right? 200 here. Okay, what the heck is that person doing? Institutions wasting their time adding 200 shares. But look at this, 3,500 shares, okay? Recent pattern, okay, this is still on Friday, guys. Look at the date, okay, the 12th, 02/12. These 100,000 shares, 50,000 shares, 13,000 shares. This is Thursday, 11,000 shares, okay? There's no red positions. Okay, look, we have 1 red row out of this whole thing, 2. Look at 3, 4. There's like this whole thing, barely any red, okay? This is an extremely bullish sign, in my opinion. Taking a look at the insider ownership. Not amazing. This is fair. This is higher than average, I would say. Okay, but this is not extremely bullish. Okay, according to Fintel.io, okay, they own almost 4%. Insiders own almost 4% of the shares included in the float. That is extremely bullish, in my humble opinion. Current positions, none of these have changed. These are actually not, I'm not taking into consideration the price action for today's pre-market, but we will see how we are doing. Let's take a look at the positions right now in the pre-market. Okay. We are looking very, very good. Obviously, microvision's up 9%. Okay, okay, guys, this is why you need this in your portfolio. UVXY, the futures are up in the pre-market, or the pre-market, they are up. Okay, this has an inverse relationship with the broader markets. This typically means that we're going to start seeing a sell-off soon with the broader markets. There's a chance. It's not always right. Okay, nothing is always right, but take this for what it is. It's a very good indicator, in my opinion, for the overall market sentiments. And that's what we're looking at. Okay, we've already hit the March 4th price target. We've almost hit the end of year bear case price target for microvision. So that's what we're looking at as far as current positions. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off, my friends, if you have better things to do. Extra useful information. Be careful in the comments. Bitcoin bots are here. Instant target price is being hit. Do not expect to hit a microvision every single stock. This is not every single stock. This is a rare stock. Okay, if you follow this channel, this is not the last time we will be having microvision type plays, but it is not Like, don't make this the new normal. Okay. Don't expect every stock to go up literally the day after, 3 days after you're 50% up. Okay. Don't expect that. Hedging and reducing risk in the market. One great way to do that. Let's go here. This, okay, UVXY. Just look at the market history. Okay, when the market crashes, this goes up. If you want to reduce your risk, just put like 5%, 2% of your portfolio in that, because the market crash is the one thing that will literally screw us all. I truly do appreciate the overwhelming majority of comments, which are extremely positive. Guys, you guys surprise me every day when I read your comments. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Seriously, I don't even know what else to say besides thank you at this point. You guys are awesome. Please do not hesitate to call me out on something if I'm missing something in the charts, fundamentals, or anywhere else. Use several brokers, several advantages to this that we're going to go over in a second. Follow Stocks on Reddit and Twitter. Free Stocks is leavable in the description. That's one advantage if you don't already have Webull, pre-market and after hours trading. Okay, the more brokers you have, hopefully the brokers that you're looking to add an account with offer some sort of advantage as opposed to your previous, like compared to your previous broker that you're already using, right? Pre-market and after hours trading. Comment what stocks you need to cover next. Open a Roth IRA. Webull does offer this. Comment any stocks or comment any stocks, questions, anything. I will answer them. The future does not consist of likes. Future does not consist of me asking for likes or subs during the relevant part of the video. This is the irrelevant part of the video. This is, stay here at your own risk. I will rant sometimes occasionally in this section, but I will never ask you for likes or subs during the actual part of the video. I will never put ads on here, and it does not matter how successful this channel grows. That will never change. That is my promise to every one of you. And this will become the new YouTube standard. That is one of my goals. That is one of my many goals with this channel, that we will literally make the YouTube standard. Less ads, less wasting time, less beating around the bush, less click my Webull link in the 5-second part of the video, right? That's so annoying. So what you can do is just, you all know what to do. Support the channel, and this literally, because people, once the competition once we are the competition in this scenario I'm about to give, but once the competition starts rising up, the already like popular YouTubers are going to have to adapt, or they're going to lose views, because what we do here is more efficient, more high quality, in my opinion, of course. And objectively, this is the best, and this is the best we can do, right? We don't waste any time here, okay? Before this section, of course, okay? But thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next one.